Today we're going to review this cheap Amazon trail camera. It's the cheapest one I could find. We're going to place it on that tree right there, pointed out towards this opening, and we're going to see what we get. We're going to test the audio. We have it on video mode, so we're going to see if we get any turkeys gobbling, deer walking by, bears, etc. Could be really anything. We're going to test it out, see how it does, go over some of the functions, and see if it's worth it or not. And that is a big angry rattlesnake we saw along the way. Let's see how this camera does. We're going to start off by going over just some of the specs for this camera, and then we're actually going to put it out in the woods and test it. First thing you'll notice is that 2-inch LCD screen there. That's great for setting the camera up so you can see where it's pointed, but you can also use it to review photos and videos that were captured on the camera. I'm going to quickly flip down through all the options that this camera has. Photo resolution, video resolution, burst, time-lapse. There's tons of different things you can do with this camera. So I was very impressed by all the options that we had right off the bat. And here's just a little bit better view of what that 2-inch LCD screen looks like in the live view. This camera runs off of 8 AA batteries, as you'll see here, and we're going to really test the battery life on this. I have some other expensive cameras, and the batteries die extremely fast. So we're going to see how that holds up as well in this test. The one downfall that I do see right off the bat is the way that the camera straps to the tree. That little latch right there is all you have. There's no actual snapping. However, it still works perfectly fine. It's just not the style that I prefer. Overall, the camera is pretty small and compact, which is nice, especially on public land. It blends in well, and you don't have to worry about it getting stolen. So when I ordered this camera off Amazon, it was just over $20, and I did not expect much. But I must say, after going through some of the footage, I was very impressed. Here you can see some nighttime footage of animals coming by. This is on video mode. And it's very clear, it's very smooth, it keeps up with the date, time, Celsius, Fahrenheit, moon phase, and battery life all at the bottom of your screen. This camera features 48 no-glow infrared LEDs that are not supposed to spook the deer. And you can see this doe does know something's going on there, but there was no flash, there's nothing that really scared her off. She just saw something and just kept moving along her way. Same with these ones here. This would be at first light in the morning. You can see the sun just coming up there, and these does are completely oblivious to the camera on the tree. The best audio test of them all, though, is me accidentally walking up on this rattlesnake. You can hear it start rattling right here. The next feature I'd like to test is the range of this camera. Let's see how far out this camera can pick up animals walking by. We'll start with these does that are probably 15 feet in front of the camera. They're pretty close. I'd fully expect the camera to be able to pick them up at this range. Next we have this doe that's probably out closer to 30 feet, and the camera still picked her up. And last but not least, this doe is probably 60 feet away from the camera at least, and the camera still picked her up. Very impressed by the range of this camera as well. Overall, I'm very impressed with everything about this camera. Even the battery life was great. I had this camera on video mode out in the woods for over a month, and we did not even lose 1 bar of battery health. That's very impressive. We're going to rank this camera's nighttime video and photo mode in 9 out of 10. We're just going to deduct 1 point because this doe did know there was a camera on the tree. We're going to rank this camera's audio mode 10 out of 10. I was very impressed with all the nature sounds that this camera was able to pick up, as well as the turkey scratching, the turkey yelping, just animals walking through the woods in general, and of course the birds chirping. And finally, we're going to give this camera's range 9 out of 10. This definitely could be 10 out of 10. It's just hard to say with the footage we got, but I was very impressed that it was able to pick up this doe clear out that logging road. Overall, for the price, this camera was great. One of the better ones I've ever tested, and I can't wait to put it out again. I left a link in the description to get this camera off of Amazon. I think you'll really enjoy it. I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching, guys.